Okay, I have now sanded the rails. Remember how we added marks with Sharpies? Well, I went ahead and have sanded them. Got the feeders on and everything. I sanded it top and then I sanded it bottom underneath. Alright? So places to sand are like here. Sanding sponge. And why I say sanding sponge? Because a sanding sponge will discover imperfections that need to be dealt with. It will discover, a sanding sponge will discover a difference in height. It'll discover all kinds of little problems before they become a problem. And that's why I like to sand underneath. Not only that, everywhere I drilled a hole, you need to sand the little divot that comes after. You need to sand them off. And we like to sand this whole thing. Let's sand this whole thing. Then we gotta vacuum it. Might not hurt to give it a washing, which I think we're gonna do next. We're gonna give it a washing. And we want this thing sanded top and bottom. Okay, we want that sanded top and bottom with a sanding sponge. If you use sandpaper or sanding block, you're not going to know that, for example, where these hinged points are, you're not going to know that they are as uneven as they can be. Right now, ours are perfect. Ours are perfect because we put the rail joiner, we didn't solder it directly to the PC board tie. Now, and I had to go through, I got new nails. I got number 19 nails because that's the smallest I could get at Ace Hardware. So I had to drill bigger holes. And so I need to sand off the little bit of copper cladding on there that gets punctured through. And that's what we need to do. We need to get this thing sanded and smooth because we are going to be adding ties now. We got our feeders on here and everything. We're going to add the ties. We're going to paint this. And we're going to paint this guy by hand with a paintbrush. Yes, I know. You could take it right outside and go ahead and spray paint it. We're going to do this guy with a paintbrush by hand.